Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to my shed. It's Monday evening. Hasn't been much going on in here in the last few days because of that. Still waiting on Laguna to get back to me on my second repair request on this lathe. That's the motor that I took out when it stopped the first time. They sent me this one as a replacement. I mean, they did really good with the first repair request I sent in, because I sent it. The lathe died on a Sunday afternoon, the 4th of May, I believe. I emailed them the following Monday morning on the 5th. Got several emails returned that same day, even a phone call. And they told me they were going to send me out a new motor, that that's what they believed was the problem, so that they could replace that one down there. I got the motor on late Wednesday afternoon, about 5:30ish. FedEx dropped it off at the house, and I got it installed Thursday evening, and still having the same problem. So no fix yet. Thursday night, after being very frustrated and not having a working lathe still, I sent in another repair request. And on Friday morning, later Friday evening, I believe, I got an email from Laguna saying, "Oh yes, we received a repair request, Mr. Moore, yada, yada, yada." And that's all I've heard. I did call them Friday afternoon and say, "Hey, did you get my repair request?" "Yes, we got it, sir." And they gave me my case number. And they said the woman I talked to said it hasn't been assigned to a service tech yet, so please be patient. I'm like, okay, well, I'm trying, and anyway, here I am. It's Thursday night. Still haven't heard back from Laguna. I did email them again this evening, or I did respond to their response saying, "Is there any new updates to my repair request?" And that was about 4:30 this afternoon. It's about 6:30 in the evening here where I live. So still dead in the water, and I'm still pretty frustrated. I generally don't get too wound up about material things, but this one's really bugging me for some reason, and I guess I'm just really disappointed. I wanted to when I upgraded my Harbor Freight lathe, I wanted to get a good quality lathe, and I'd seen a lot of guys on YouTube using the Laguna lathes. Now, most of them, or nearly all of them, use the 1836, but because my shed's so small, I didn't want to pony up the extra $500 to $700 for the 1836, even though they make one with a 110 volt motor in it, which is the same as this lathe, my 1524. I just didn't have the space for it. I wouldn't mind the 18-inch swing capacity, but anyway, now I've got this one, and I've got bowls to finish. I've got this order of stuff here. These are the pecan bowls I've been working on for a friend he provided the wood, and he said I need 8 bowls to give to family members. And as you can see, I've got some of them. These need to have the tenons cut off. These 2 little boxes are part of the order. They're all done. This is the one live edge piece that I have. I need to finish sanding it. This is what was on the lathe when it conked out on me. I was trying to sand out, the end grain, because I don't know, I just have terrible time getting end grain tear out. This is another one that I've been working on that had a big bar conclusion crack, so I filled it with epoxy resin. It's ready to finish out. This stack of bowls here the bottoms have been squared up and squared away and rounded up so they can be remounted. They've been partially returned on the outside, ready to go on the lathe and finish the turning of them. Also, as an extra for my friend that he doesn't know about, is I had the little extra pith scraps when I'm processing the logs, I'm going to make a batch of spatulas to go with, so that every bowl has a spatula. So I got to do those. And I can't because of this thing here not working. Now, I'm not a professional turner. I'm a hobbyist. I'm an investigator for my local sheriff's office, so I'm in law enforcement full-time. But I do come out in several evenings and a week, plus on the weekend, and I do turning for 2-3 hours, but never more than that. It's not like I run this lathe every single day, or 8 hours, 8-9 hours a day as a professional turner would. If I was going to be a professional turner, I'd have saved my $2,500 I spent on this one and put another $1,000 or $2,000 with it and got me a Powermatic, or I don't know, a one-way or something, something of a higher grade quality than the Laguna. And a Vicmark, VL300 would be a dream lathe, or a VL240, but that wasn't in the cards, and it wasn't needed for what I do. I'm just a hobbyist guy. I almost looked really hard at Grizzly's lathes, but everything's saying made in China on it. I was kind of hesitant to go with their stuff, just because I've heard mixed reviews about Grizzly's service. Well, I've also heard mixed reviews now about Laguna's service. So my reviews are mixed with Laguna right now. I'm not very happy with them. I don't like being ignored. So if there's any Laguna reps out there watching this, which I doubt there are, please at least keep the communication lines open. That will help your customers not be mad at you. I mean, I still have this lathe is still under warranty, just barely. In about a month, the 2-year warranty is going to expire. So I'd like to get it up and running under warranty so I don't have to buy the parts outright, which are, probably pretty expensive because they come all the way from California, which is on the Pacific coast of the United States. I'm on the Atlantic coast, so it's 2,500, 2,600 miles away. Shipping is expensive these days because the price of diesel is so high. But that's just the world we live in. So anyway, sorry I don't have any turning videos. I was able this weekend to get the rest of my oak that I picked up recently cut into blanks. I haven't cut it into rounds yet. I've just left them long, but I've sliced up the chunks of log so that they can be cut on the bandsaw later. As you can see, the ends are painted with house paint. Well, I did that already, and I just left that on there to kind of slow down the drying. But having them be sliced up, it also is going to aid in the drying. So anyway, a lot of frustration in my shed right now, but hopefully there'll be good news in the future real soon. Bye for now.